Good morning. We are outside shooting the bow a little bit today, hanging out with the dog. Say hi, Will. Hi, Will. She's a good girl. And we are talking stabilizers this morning. Do you need them? Do you not? And we're going to go find out. I'd like to think you do, because that's kind of what I do. But, you know, you got to test it somehow, right? So let's get started. All right, so I've got my Bowtech SS34 set up the way I always do, with a 14-inch bar in the front, 14-inch catalyst bar in the back. Since they're the same length, I have the same weights, 4 ounces on the front and 4 ounces on the back. The plan for today is I'm just going to shoot a couple groups. I am going to shoot a 3-arrow group with the stabilizers, take them off, and shoot another 3-arrow group without the stabilizers. I'm not even going to pull the arrows in between so we can compare the groups real good. Should be a piece of cake. About at 20 yards. Just nothing spectacular. Just to at least start and see what they look like. This is with the stabilizers. Again, this is two 14-inch bars, one front, one back, 4 ounces of weight. Pretty straightforward. Would help if my first shot was actually decent, but you know. All right, well, they are coming off. The joy of quick disconnects is, well, they're gone. One down, two down, and this is gonna feel really weird. I'm not quite sure what to think. I don't even know if I've ever shot this bow without stabilizers on it. But there's a first for everything. So we're gonna keep shooting. We're 3 arrows. I don't know if these are gonna be better or worse. Oh, the bow feels so different. Oh, my bubble's all jacked up and everything. Sight pin definitely moves a little bit more. Granted, I will say that was probably arguably a better shot than my others. I think because I have to focus a little bit more. All right. Okay. We are going to check this out. I'm not quite sure what to think of this. Come on, Willow. There she goes. She's a happy camper. She loves being outside. These groups they're not great. I mean, obviously this is 20 yards. I should be shooting better than this. Yes, I know they're not good, baby. So on the left, this group here is my group with the stabilizers. This group here is without the stabilizers. And what's interesting is this has a little bit more up and down spread without the stabilizers than the one with. I don't know what to think of that. because it's that I didn't feel up and down movement. That's not what I actually felt. So it's interesting that that's what actually happened. Now, granted, that group is not different enough to make a realistic difference at hunting distances. So that being said, I want to try this at 50 and see what kind of difference that actually makes. All right, so we are back at 50-ish, 49.8 is what I got on my rangefinder. Back with the stabilizers back on, and we're gonna do the same thing at a different target. I got one that's, like I said, 50 yards away, and we're gonna see what difference that makes at actual distance. Like I said, I don't think it really makes a difference at hunting distances. Well, 20 yards anyway, which I think is a fairly common shot. But we'll see how it makes a difference, or a difference at distance. All right, those two shots felt good. Let's take a peek at shot number 3 and hope that one feels good too. I can't see him down there to save my life. All right, that did feel good. Now to break off the bars. 1, 2. And we're doing the same thing on the other side of this target. 3 shots at 50. And I think that'll actually, I hope it makes a difference. I'd like to think it does, but that's why we're doing this. Getting a lot of this way shakes, the left and rights, twitches, I guess you could call it. Which I wasn't seeing before, this way. The bow point's good though. I mean, that without the stabilizers, it actually shows you what the bow's doing, which is cool for when you're trying a new bow. All right, that is 3 with, 3 without. Let's go check it out. Come on, Will. There she is. Come on, Stinky. Like I said, I can't see these from back there to save my life. There's shadows, there's everything on this target. It's pretty beat up too. All right. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting groups to be that different. Obviously this group over here is my group with the stabilizers at 50. This is my group without, and they're pretty even spread, which I think actually goes to show you the pin float here compared to the pin float here. And that's kind of dramatic, actually. I'm a little surprised it's that much of a difference. But I guess at distance, that's kind of what you're getting compared to at 20 yards. Are most hunting shots at 50 yards? No. Are there some folks like Western hunters that are shooting 50 yards? Absolutely. So take it with a grain of salt. Take it with what you will. But I do think that that's a pretty clear indicator on what kind of difference stabilizers can make at distance. So, tell me in the comments what you think. I want to know what you're running. Are you running stabilizers? Are you not? What length are you running? I like longer stabilizers. That's why I run 2 14s. That's what I ran for tack. I don't think they get in the way, but a lot of other people think differently in that regard. So, either way, let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.